Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Advance. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. So today we got a show that who would have thought we would ever be talking about Bam Adebayo scoring 83 points in a basketball game. It's incredible. But in the cupcake era, everything is possible. In the cupcake era where a career 16-point per game scorer can score 83 points in a basketball game should tell you everything you got to know about the era. So, as you guys know, we've kind of had conversations over time of how many points Michael Jordan or Kobe would average if they played in today's NBA. Most people said they would average over 40, right? And recently, Max Kellerman brought up this point on his podcast with Rich Paul, and they got into this big thing where Max was telling Rich, Jordan can average a 40-point triple-double, and they got into this whole thing, and people are losing their minds. For those of you guys who don't remember that, take a listen to Max explaining to Rich Paul why Jordan would average 40 in today's NBA. Take a listen to that there.
I don't think Michael Jordan in today's game would average a 40-point triple-double, Rich.
Now you're out of your mind.
I'll explain. Michael Jordan's usage rate was way ahead of everyone else's in his day. And today, the usage rate is even higher for the primary guy. His usage rate would be through the roof. It would dwarf Luka's or Harden's.
You know, sometimes
that's one.
Sometimes people say things, and here's the thing: MJ is my guy. Like,
I'll
like
prove
really,
it.
like really.
I got you.
And that's like, we have a great relationship. And I never ask him these things when I'm around him because whatever. But I do believe sometimes people say things that he don't even believe.
I will demonstrate the case. You tell me where there's a flaw in the logic. The usage rate would be even higher than it used to be. Now, the way that guy is used nowadays is as the primary ball handler, right? They take what used to be a two guard and they make him or even a three, and they make him the point guard, basically. MJ spent 1 year of his career as a point guard. He averaged 32, 8, and 8. That's the first thing. And the usage rate is much higher now. But here's the next thing, Rich. People talk about MJ's outside shooting, right? Because he was a 33-ish% lifetime three-point shooter.
No, he was a born jump shooter. Why would you talk about his outside shooting? The three ball, or you just saying
I'm talking about
jump
the three
shot?
ball. The three ball. MJ,
he would perfect
three
that.
times in his career, shot at least 3 threes a game. Every time he shot at least 3 threes a game, meaning he had more reps doing it, he shot no less than 37%, almost 38% from three, okay? Meaning, nowadays, a player like MJ would shoot 8, 10, 12 threes a game, given his high usage. And the more he shot, the higher the percentage went, which is in form with how his jump shooting was, his free throw shooting. He could shoot. MJ would be no less than a 37%, maybe a 40% three-point shooter if he was focusing on that part of his game. And his own stats bear it out. His usage rate would be higher. What does 32, 8, and 8 turn into? What does 37, 5, and 6 turn into? Because he averaged it back then.
No, you're missing a major point. You're basing this as if people still consider the pecking order. These kids today, they're not bowing down to nobody. They're not just going to sit around and let you shoot every shot.
I mean, they do it for Luka and Harden.
No, they don't.
They did it for Harden.
No.
But,
No,
okay,
they don't.
Are you
That's
telling
not-
me that Luka or Harden would average more points than MJ?
What I'm telling
They're in
you
the
is-
mid-30s.
What I'm telling you is, in today's NBA, guys are coming in and they're not caring as much as you think about who you are and what you did. Because in their mind, I'm the guy too. So I disagree with that. Now, could he average 40? Yeah. But you said a 40-point triple-double.
But, Rich, if he's at 32, 8, and 8 in that era, without shooting the three, what do you think he is today? You think he's not going to add 5, 8 points? And he had 37
you
points.
said a
He's at
40-point triple-double.
He would average over multiple seasons. He would average that.
Oh, my God.
And he would win the
I know
championship.
you got the shoes
while doing
on,
it.
but this is ridiculous. And again, you're talking to the biggest fan. Listen, let me just tell you.
Harden came close to a 30 plus point triple-double. Do you know how much better in every area of the game MJ was than Harden? Harden doesn't do a single thing better than MJ.
Do you know I could recite every commercial that came on WGN? Because I never changed the channel.
I got you.
Okay, so this is, but why would you focus? This is a great question that I'm asking. And you go right to Michael Jordan, a guy that we know could do all things.
Okay.
Give some.
Excellent. So they had this conversation. And nothing but a week or two later, Bam Adebayo goes out there yesterday and scores 83 points. In one of the most disgusting ways I have ever seen in my life. That 83 points was a fugazi 83, bro. Like, it was crazy. And the difference between Bam's 80 and Kobe's 80, number one, the Lakers needed every point. The Lakers are even trailing in that game at one point by 14 points. So they needed it. But once Kobe reached the threshold of points that he needed, he took him out the game. The game when Kobe scored 62 and 3/4 and outscored the Mavs, he told Phil to take him out of the game. There's no need to score again in the fourth quarter. He's like, we've already won the game. I'll save my performance for another time. And the Lakers coaching staff looked at this guy like, you got to be kidding me. What? You have 62 and 3/4 and you're talking about you don't want to play the fourth? But Bam and what the Heat did, man, it was disgusting. It really, really was. And they gave the guy 43. I mean, it was crazy, right? I've never seen a chuck job like the one we saw yesterday. But I think Bam's game is great because it now proves that MJ and Jordan could average in the high 40s if they played in this era. It is a fact. If a guy that's averaging 18 points per game this season can score 83, Kobe, who scored 81 when teams were scoring 97 points per game. Kobe scored 81. If you adjusted Kobe's scoring to today's era, Kobe's game would have been like a 120-point game, bro. Literally. 120. Kobe's game when he scored 81 against the Toronto Raptors in 2006, the final score was 122-104. The final score between the Heat and the Washington Wizards was 106. Look at that. I'm even looking at the wrong box score. It was 100, I believe, 150. Here it goes. It was 129 to 150. 129 to 150. Bam scored 83 of the 150 points that his team scored. Kobe scored 81 of the 122 points his team scored. Just put that number in perspective. So who generated more offense? It's a totally that's why I'm not as impressed with it, but I'm glad it happened. Because now you would look like a total dum-dum trying to suggest that Michael Jordan couldn't average 45 a game if he wanted to. Because then you'll be saying a guy like Bam Adebayo can score 80, but Jordan can't do it, which would make you look like a flagrant idiot. Which, by the way, there are a lot of people that are probably watching the show that are probably exactly what I just said. It hurt this era. Y'all think, it exposes this era. It shows you how easy it is to score. That a dude that's a career 16 point per game scorer can put up 81. Because he got hot in a game and his teammates went out of his way to just feed him the ball. Kobe scored his 81 in the flow of the game. What Bam did in that fourth quarter was disgusting, bro. The Miami Heat were up like 26 points with like 3 minutes to go, and Bam is still in the game. The Miami Heat were fouling the Wizards just to slow down the game and increase the amount of possessions. It was that egregious. It was bad. But now we have the proof. We know for a fact that a dude that averaged 37.1 points per game can score 100 points in this era. We know that now. We know that a guy who scored 35 points a game in the slowest era in the history of the NBA, I think Kobe Bryant could score over 100 points if he played today. Kobe Bryant could score over 100 points if he played today. It's not even a question in my mind. Because you would be asking him, hey, Kobe, can you get 25 a quarter? Are you joking? Are you joking if Kobe couldn't get 25 in a quarter? In a quarter. So this performance is going to go down in history, but it's not the same thing. That's the reason why people are criticizing it left and right. It wasn't pure, bro. And look who did it. It would have been one thing if it was like KD. Or hell, Luka. Or one of these other guys. It was Bam Adebayo, bro. If this doesn't tell you that this is the cupcake era, I don't know what else will. I don't know what else will. He broke LeBron's record. And oh, by the way, speaking of LeBron fans, you know these guys are idiots. They're going to be, oh man, he broke Kobe's record 81. Bro, he broke LeBron's record. What does LeBron stand at? He stands at 61 points. Bam scored 22 more points than LeBron ever did in a game. Come on, like, what are y'all talking about? You can't laugh at Kobe when LeBron's career high is 61. And he only scored over 60 one time. One time. So I don't know what y'all are laughing about. If this is meant to make Kobe look bad, what does it make y'all look like? Because you know LeBron fans are a pack of idiots, man. So they think, Bam, like, that's them. They be thinking we got him now, baby. We got him. Hold him down. Let me pour some money on his back and make him one of us. It's not happening, bro. It's not happening. But this proves once and for all that if Jordan and Kobe played in this era, they would ravish this league. They would ravish it because we just watched a guy averaging 18 points. 18 points, 4x his average. 4x his scoring average in a game. So Bam could do it, but Jordan and Kobe can't do it? Yeah, all right, whatever.